year we went on strike for 1 day, Christmas Eve, and obviously had to go right back in the day after that. A really big thing that pushed us was genuinely just having literally nobody on the floor. Didn't matter the day, didn't matter what we were doing, we just did not have the people to keep up with the level of drinks that we were getting. This being one of the busiest stores in the district, one of the busiest stores in the state, and at one point busiest in the region, we have a immense amount of mobile orders. We don't get extra people to keep up with those mobile orders. We don't get extra people to keep up with delivery orders, which take a special kind of packing. So we get people going
all
from
the travelers.
Hot Springs to Little Rock. We get people going from Texas to Missouri. We get people going from all the way on the other side of the country, all the way up to the East Coast. Like, we are on the big one. And so we here are obviously trying our best to just get the company to take us seriously as people who are being used and abused. I've been with the company for 5 years. Anthony has been with the company for 10 years. We've worked with this company for so long. I love to work for Starbucks. I love my people that come in. I love talking to them. I love that they care about me as a person, as a human being. But unfortunately, I'm not getting paid to take care of them the way that they deserve to be taken care of. And as a company that says that it cares about it cares about the people that come in, the people that are their patrons, we as partners aren't given the tools to take care of those people. We aren't given the tools to help them the way that they say that we should, and that they say is what keeps us open. So at this point, it's just frustrating because we're told every day to take care of them, but we have no one to do it with. So we are already a union. We unionized last year. We are currently fighting as an entire union with Starbucks to get our contract. We have been working with them for a contract for over 5 years now, and they have completely stalled, especially under Brian Nichols, who is our new CEO, who made $13 million as a sign-on bonus and another $96 million for 3 months of work. He gets paid 6,666 times more an hour than your basic Starbucks barista. Just the last few years, there have been 4. And I would say the last 3 years. We had the one before, we had an interim one for a while. Howard Schultz came back on to try and dig the company out after he said the last one tanked us. We had Loxman after that, who was previously a CEO for Pepsi. And then when the company decided that he wasn't doing what they wanted, which his idea of saving Starbucks was buy one, get ones, and 4 drinks for $20. And all that did was, with no extra staffing, put more pressure on the baristas to churn out more drinks. And so Brian Nichols was brought on as a last-ditch effort to drag them out of the dirt, and in the process has made the workers more upset, has not helped anyone that works here, and isn't giving us any of the tools that we need to actually dig their company out of the dirt. Yeah, I would say a big one is just in general the union busting. When we tried to unionize our store, we had to be incredibly quiet about it. We didn't tell anyone that we were doing it. We had to talk amongst each other. There was always information of, well, you can always look into Starbucks, and like, you can always look into their information. They have information about the union, and it was always biased information on why you shouldn't join a union. As someone who used to work for Walmart before this, I dealt with non-union training when I started on. It was literally baked in when you start. Most companies don't want you to unionize because most people don't understand that that is how you get rights as a worker, is having a union, is being unionized. We get things like Weingartner representatives. We get things like more rights as a union, voting amongst ourselves. We are not just beholden to what the company says we should do. And I think especially with the company, since we have gotten unionized, especially during our voting process, I was written up personally for things that were not in my fault at all. And I've had other people who have been fired since who helped make the union to begin with. As someone who had never been written up with the company before, all of a sudden as I'm trying to unionize a company, I'm written up as a shift supervisor. Well, they know that we don't have a lot of money. They don't pay us They know we don't have the money. We can't stay not doing our job for an extended period of time. Most of the time, if they continuously push us, we'll either just leave and jump ship, or we'll just give up. And that's kind of what they're going for, is the more that they push us and the more that they just show that we're not going to change anything, they know that they can just keep doing it over and over again and nothing's going to happen. I've had a lot of people recently tell me that this isn't how you do things, but this is exactly how we do things as people who work in the United States of America. This is exactly how we do things. We fought for these rights to unionize. We fought for these rights to strike. A lot of people in the past have lost their lives for the right to strike and be part of unions. This is what we are supposed to do, and we're upholding our end of the bargain. We just need our company to uphold their end of the bargain and give us a contract, and a fair one at that.